as he introduced himself yesterday, he has traveled about 1500 kilometers to reach this two-day event. So that is what shows his commitment to the cause of astronomy. So let's hear his story about astronomy. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinesh. So good morning everyone. Currently I am a little bit anxious and I should be because I am going to speak in front of all of such great people they are sitting in front of me. J. Rawal sir, Mihir Joshi sir, our very good speaker Vishal Joshi sir and all other my friends and people present over here. So I have traveled 1500 kilometers from Maharashtra to this Sasan Gir place for telling you my story about one meteorite impact which occurred almost 20 kilometers away from my very place. So so we should start here. Next slide. So my name is Abhinav Maruti Vitikar. I am currently studying in class 9 in Sindafana Public School, Majalgaon, district B, Maharashtra. So today I am going to speak on my topic is meteorite impact in a very small village. Next. Yes. So what are my contents? So first is what are meteorites? We will be talking about what are meteorites, how is their composition, and how they are useful. Then meteorite impact in Kharwat village. So this is the village in which this meteorite impact occurred. Then meteorites scientific analysis, meteorites properties, and some images which I have with you. Next. So first of all, now like J. Rawal sir yesterday talked about small bodies. So I am also going to talk about continuing that topic, small body, which came into my very small village. Next. So first of all, what are meteorites? Meteorites are space rocks that reach the Earth's surface. Means meteorites are the part of asteroid which slowly come down and come on the Earth's surface. Then they are pieces of asteroid, comets or planets that travel through the space. Means they could be pieces of anything. They could be pieces of comets, they could be pieces of asteroids, they could be pieces of planets too, which have came all the way to space. They could come from also interstellar space too. So they are very useful for us in these topics. When they enter, yes, when they enter Earth's atmosphere, they heat up due to friction. If they survive the journey and land on the ground, they are known as meteorites. Means in the next slide we will be seeing about the differentiation between meteorites, meteoroids and meteors. So when they survive whole journey and come down on the planet Earth, at that time they are known as meteorites. Meteorites help scientists learn about early solar system and formation of the planets. Next. So here is the differentiation between the meteor and meteorites. Meteorites are the space rocks, usually rather other larger bodies that have been broken off and blasted off. Means they are the bodies which are just roaming into the space. Meteors are the ones who enter the atmosphere and burn up in the atmosphere, and at last meteorites are the one who reach the ground, who help us study more about solar system. Meteorites could be rocky and metallic also. When meteor comes up down in the atmosphere, when they burn, at that time they are coming with super speeds and they burn up. So that's time we see them as shooting stars. Then meteorites have a dark burned exterior with roughened surface or thumbprint due to thermal annihilation. Next slide. So now, so first I will give a brief overview about what occurred in Kharwat village. So it was the timing on 3rd of March 2025, in timing between 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. At that time, in a small village, few women were having their daily lunch. At that time, suddenly they heard a really loud sound, and something came through their tin roof and just fallen down on the surface. So they were really shocked. Means they didn't know what should we do and how should we deal. Cause nobody in that village or in locality, nobody had seen such an incident or such an event. So then, after some time, they went there, they saw, and they saw that a rock has came down whole from sky and just fallen on their roof and just made a hole in that roof. Next. So the back. Next. So this is the place where this incident occurred. These are the coordinates. Next. So this is the location on the Google map of the meteorite, where the meteorite impact occurred, and two meteorites were found. First one was found in a farm where few children were playing, and they also heard a same sound, and then it fell down, and they saw it, and they collected it. And other one was in the home.
How far these two places?
These two places were almost 400 meters away from each other. Next. So this incident occurred on 3rd March 2025. Miss, imagine you are having your normal daily lunch and suddenly something comes through your tin roof and falls and destroys your cement hut. This is a very terrifying incident. Suddenly they heard a sound and a rock fell near them, tearing the tin roof. Means if I am standing here, if I am in place of that woman having their lunch, that wall would be the place where the meteorite had fallen. Means it was a very close impact. They were horrified due to this. After some time, they went there and saw a small piece of rock which had completely destroyed their cement hut. Next slide. This incident occurred between 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. at afternoon. Two meteorites were found. One was found at home, and another one was found at the farm, which was almost 400 meters away from each other. Few children were playing in the farm, were the first to know about the meteorite. There was a loud sound before it, and then it fell. Next. So this is the image of the meteorite which was collected at the farm. Next. So this is the imaginary diagram which is made. First one, meteorite one, was fallen down on home, and second one in the farm, both away from almost a distance of 400 meters. Next. So here, means next day we went there, we collected the samples and visited the village. So this is me standing here, my father and others are villagers with our team. Next slide. So now what happened? Then very next morning we went there from a team with Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Aurangabad there, and we collected the meteorite samples and done a scientific analysis on them. On 4th March 2025, team from APJ Abdul Kalam Aerospace Science Center, Sambhajinagar, and we visited the impact site. Then one meteorite was collected from Tehsil Labs. Then its scientific analysis was done at Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Maharashtra. Next. So this is the equipment which was used for the meteorite analysis. Microscopic photographs of it have been taken. A digital microscope named model Magnus Olympus SZ61 was used for it. Silver colored minerals, silver colored and dark grey colored minerals, golden colored minerals, and included into dark grey colored minerals, all the physical properties were observed on it. Next. So these are the properties of the meteorite. So color, it was darkly mixed due to the burn which occurred while coming from space. It got burned, it was grey in color and dark brown. When a line was drawn on whiteboard, means when it was kept on whiteboard and a line was drawn, then it appeared like shine like greyish white silver. Luminosity, it had a little luminosity. It was dull, it was earthy, and it appeared silver white, and sometimes at some places it was yellow and coppery. Then its shape of mist, it was taken, and crystal was taken, and crystal was perfectly hexagonal in some places, but it just appeared to be blunt. Then magnetism, it because meteorite have a huge content of iron, nickel. That's why there were magnetic properties of them, and its specific gravity was estimated, and it was estimated to be about 3.5 to 7. Next. So this is the hole. Now it's not neatly visible, but it is a hole in a tin roof where the meteorite had came, and it made a perfectly, almost perfect circle. Next. Next. So these are the images. First is of the hole, and second is the cement hut which is completely destroyed because of this meteorite. Third is the small fragments of the meteorite which had fallen on ground. D is the this is the cement hut and the location before it occurred. And the fifth is that few women missed that distance we are showing. Okay. So these are the two meteorites which were at the collector's at Tehsildar's office, which were then collected. Next. So this is the inspection report. Means before on the same day, 3rd March, Tehsildar sir came there and they done an inspection of it. And this is the inspection report in which they are saying on 3rd of March 2025, time between 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Stones fallen from the rock because they also didn't have any idea what type of stones are they. Next. So this is the image where he is doing inspection survey and all the villagers are behind him looking. Next. So this is the news which came on 5th of March about a stone fallen in a farmer's home in an afternoon. Next. So these are the two meteorites. So first meteorite 1. This was found at home, and second meteorite. This meteorite was in the farm. Next.